This story begins with a kid named Jay waking up for school. And like any other ordinary day, he went to the kitchen to eat breakfast. Jay, realizing there was no breakfast ready, begins to call for his mother, but hears no response. Right after he stopped calling for his mom, he looked at the floor where he sees pants just outside of the kitchen. He walks around the corner and sees there's an entire outfit laying there that appears to be his mother's. Confused by this scene, Jay decides to leave a note for his mother and leave for school. But outside seems just as odd, because no one is in sight for miles. But out of nowhere, Jay walks past a dog collar lying on the floor. Now even more confused because there's no noise, people, or let alone any dogs near, Jay just keeps walking until he finally passes through a town and sees people. To his surprise again, his mood is boosted, as he turned away with a smirk, but to his unknowing mind, everyone behind him has turned to flames and died. Eventually reaching school, Jay runs into his girlfriend, who gets on his head immediately for not calling her last night. But Jay lets her know he can't talk past 10. She then tries to tell Jay the reason she needed him to call her, but her eyes squint past Jay's shoulder and she looks shocked. Jay turns around and to his horrifying surprise, he sees all the people around him burning up. Feeling two hands latch onto his shirt, he looks down to see his girlfriend burning from the inside out. And her last words to him were, "It's you." Everyone around, everything around, feels like a nightmare right now for Jay. So then he flees off to a far off cave, later meeting Logan, who tells Jay the sad truth about his mutation and how the story would be covered up. But if it got out that a mutant caused that damage from earlier, it would be bad for all mutants. And without saying it, but basically letting Jay know, he had to kill him. Logan tries to tell Jay to finish his beer, but Jay tells Logan to just get it over with. So in the last scene of the story, we see Logan walk out of the cave the next morning alone. It's tough that they make Wolverine handle the dirty work.